Greetings, fellow subscribers. I decided not going to give you a surprise poster and title anymore, so I'm just going to leave it right in the middle, just like I'm doing right here. And also, of course, if you haven't checked my last video, that I won't be doing my webcam anymore. I feel like my webcam wasn't very good quality, so I decided I'm just going to make a VTuber instead. And here I am. So, okay, let's move on to nitty-gritty. So here we are, Cars 2. Okay, this one is a very interesting one, and it's because the thing is, though, this one is a lot different movie that I expected. Because the thing is, I don't think this was a terrible film, to be honest. Because yes, yeah, let's talk about the story first before we continue. Okay, this film follows race car Lightning McQueen and tow truck Mater, who head to Japan and Europe to compete in the World Grand Prix. While Mater accidentally becomes sidetracked with international espionage and then attempts to uncover a conspiracy led by a mysterious criminal and mastermind in his gang, which threatens the lives of all competitors in the World Grand Prix with the help of British spies Finn McMissile, which Michael McCain voiced that, and Holly Shiftwell, voiced by Mortimer. Okay. Okay, directed by John Lasseter and screenplay by Ben Queen. Okay, so the thing is, though, well, first of all, this is John Lasseter's last film to direct because of personal problems that happened a while back, and then he left PIXAR forever, which is pretty sad. But well, I can't say anything about that mostly. So, all I can say is thank you so much, John Lasseter, for make one of the best animation companies out there. So we thank you for that. So anyway, so pretty much this, in my opinion, is for this film is I thought this film was fine. Visually, it's funny. Well, actually, I'll say visually stunning. I was gonna say. Also, it's funny, and also they have catchphrases and memes and stuff like that. It is very nice. It's a very nice movie. I do see why the story was the biggest problem, because they focus on mostly on Mater instead of just on Lightning McQueen. So they changed the story aspect just a little bit, and then when they changed it, actually kind of ruined it for a lot of people. But I don't think this film is bad, as what critics say. If you want to know, it doesn't matter what critics say about this film. Actually, this one did well in the box office. They made over $560 million with a $200 million budget. So that means it did well. So there you go. Although some people thinking that merchandising was the one that ruined this film, I don't think it is. I think it's just you can't make a good Pixar film every time. You have to get one that hurts their image just briefly, because you cannot make a classic film every time, because it's hard to do. And let me tell you, it's stressful. It is. It's really stressful. So even though they got like what 30, let's see, what was the Rotten Meter? Oh yeah, 39%. Holy crap, 39%. That's certified rotten right there. That's pretty sad. But you know, I'm not gonna say much about that. Even CinemaScore, people give it A-. So that goes to show you they love the film, despite what critics said. So you cannot. So a lot of times you don't have to agree with the critics, even myself. So I'm a critic myself too. You can disagree with me too. It's like this is the best sequel ever. No, I don't think it is. And it's because when they try to mix two story, well, actually, it's still one story, but when you put Mater in the main character in this one, it kind of ruined it, because I don't think he needs to be. He's more like a side character than a main character. They should have just kept it just the way they did on the first one. Then the critics might like it a little bit more. But it seems to me that the trilogy of Cars is not their best work for Pixar compared to the other films out there. You can't even beat Toy Story franchise either, so that makes sense there. But however, I don't. Let's see, the funny theories I've been listening to, and also I read this on Wikipedia. It's like you know, there's not much I can say about that, because I think this, my opinion, is it was still funny. It was visually stunning, and also I think McCain as Finn McMissile, I thought he was a great character. I thought the side characters were fine, and I don't think the boss was the best one there. But it's funny that they actually zoom in and it's like, oh, so that's who the character was at the end of the movie, stuff like that. So, but actually, it says here at the end of the theatrical run, Cars 2 became the lowest-grossing Pixar film in North America since A Bug's Life out of Studios' first 12 films. Yeah, that will hurt a little bit, but still, for me, I enjoy it. I still enjoy this film because it. The thing is that you cannot, like I said, you cannot make everything classic to make the critics like it. You just got to let them do what they need to do. Yeah, sure, they probably was like, oh, this is the stupidest movie ever made. Nah, I seen worse films. Hey, watch this over Charles Central Park and see which will you rather watch. Will you watch Cars 2 in 3D, or will you rather watch a Charles Central Park with his annoying, stupid plot, acting, and just a waste of animation right there? Yeah, then then you can prove the point to me and talk to me later about that, or tell the comments below too. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, yeah, I like I said, all the characters were fine for who they are. Yeah, they're not going to win for best screenplay here. Nah, it's not. But all I can say is I don't think the cast. Let's see, the cast was fine. Story-wise, I don't think the story wasn't that bad, despite of the idea of me Mater being the main character in the movie. I don't think that was a good idea, to be honest. But it's just goes to show you that no matter what happens to movies, at least Pixar still grows in the right direction compared to this film. So all I can say is that even with a low standard Pixar film for this one, like this one here, I don't think it's the bad. Like I said, it's not the worst thing I ever seen. I did see worse anime films before, and let me tell you, if you research and check the other worst films, then you're gonna say, "Oh, okay, this film wasn't that bad." There you go. Proves my point that at least Pixar, did what they were trying to do, trying to entertain, and they entertained me very, very well. Even though this is the worst review of Pixar movie to date, but in a good way, it's still the worst Pixar anime film out there compared to today's, because there are certain films out there that may not go with good standards like this one here. Then it's like, boy, you're nuts. Cars 2 should be 0 out of 5. It's like, nah. Sorry, you're talking to a good Pixar fan like I am here. And I love every film, even including this bad Pixar film here. The thing is, I try to do as best of my criticism as much as I can for you guys. But all I gotta say is, I really like this film. I really do. You guys, if you like this film, then good for you. And the ones who's like, yeah, it was alright, then I do understand that. Especially like I said, that when they switched Mater as the main character instead of Lightning McQueen, actually it kind of ruined it just a little bit. And also, yeah, Mater can be annoying sometimes. But the thing is, I don't think because he didn't get very much role, but I thought he got good enough role on the last film. So I think he should take him back as a side character than a main character. So, yeah. Do you think next Cars movie will be better? Well, you'll have to wait to find out for my next review on that one. But all I gotta say is, this one I'm gonna give it lower because of my standards for animation films and for Pixar. So this one it's gonna get 3 out of 5. I think 3 out of 5 would be perfect for this review here. It is because of those problems. But still, I'll watch it again. Especially I'll watch the 3D part again, because after watching it 3D, that's freaking amazing. So yeah, if you have a 3D TV, I know some people may not have that now, but if you get a 3D TV and 3D glasses and 3D Blu-ray player, get the 3D Blu-ray of Cars 2 and enjoy. It's a very fun thrill ride for 3D. Yeah, trust me, I highly recommend it for that one. Thanks for watching. All the movies, cartoons, and reviews I do are on Disney+. Make sure to follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, and also subscribe me below. I will see you on the next review.